most popular guy at school suddenly wanted to date me. My best friend's cousin told me exactly why. I always wondered why someone like David would ever notice someone like me. Turns out the answer was worse than I imagined, but so was my response. Let me tell you how I made the school heartthrob regret ever learning my name. I was a junior at Westbrook High. Nothing special about me. I kept my head down, got decent grades, and spent most of my time in the library or with my small circle of friends. David was the opposite of invisible. Captain of the basketball team, homecoming king 2 years running, the kind of guy who walked through the hallways like he owned the building. Perfect smile, always surrounded by his crew of teammates. Every girl at school noticed him, and he absolutely knew it. I stayed at my corner table at lunch, which was exactly how I preferred things. Then one random Tuesday, David appeared at my locker and asked if I wanted to grab food after school. I nearly dropped my textbooks. He started showing up every morning after that, asking about my weekend, complimenting my outfits, finding excuses to walk me to class. Within 2 weeks, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes, because I genuinely thought maybe he saw something in me nobody else did. That Friday night, my best friend Tamara came over for pizza and movies. Her cousin Ronnie was on the basketball team with David. Tamara had this look on her face the moment she walked in, like she was about to deliver terrible news. She told me everything Ronnie overheard in the locker room the week before. David and his boys had made a bet. He wagered $500 that he could get the quiet bookworm to fall for him within a month, then dump me publicly to prove he could pull anyone. His friends called it the charity case challenge. They'd been tracking his progress like a game, giving him points for every date and every romantic gesture. Ronnie recorded part of their conversation because he thought it was disgusting and knew Tamara would want to warn me. I listened to that recording 3 times, hearing them laugh about how eager I seemed, how I probably never had a boyfriend before, how David would break my heart right before prom just for dramatic effect. Something inside me shifted completely. I wasn't sad anymore. I was calculating. Tamara saw the look in my eyes and asked what I was thinking. I told her I wanted David to lose a lot more than $500. We spent that entire weekend planning. I would keep dating David and act completely smitten. Meanwhile, Tamara and Ronnie would gather information from the inside. Ronnie mentioned that David had been bragging about asking me to prom as his final showcase before the breakup. That night became our target. We had exactly 3 weeks to prepare. For those 3 weeks, I played my role perfectly. I laughed at all his jokes, texted him good morning every day, and let him post pictures of us on social media. David got cocky and started hinting about a special promposal. I smiled and told him I couldn't wait. Prom was held at a fancy hotel ballroom downtown. Everyone from our class attended, including teachers and the principal. David walked in with me on his arm like a trophy. His crew gathered near the punch table, watching and smirking. About an hour into the dance, David grabbed the DJ's microphone to make an announcement. He called me up to the stage and started this rehearsed speech about how meeting me changed his perspective on love. I could see his friends recording, waiting for whatever punchline he had planned. He never got to deliver it. Right as he paused for dramatic effect, the projection screen lit up behind us. Ronnie had worked with the AV club to cue up a slideshow. Suddenly, everyone at prom was watching a compilation of messages from David's group chat. Screenshots of them discussing the bet, laughing about manipulating me, placing wagers on how far he could push things. The audio recording played over the speakers, David's own voice calling me a charity case and describing exactly how he planned to humiliate me. The room went completely silent. David's face was drained of all color. His friends scattered like roaches when the lights turned on. The principal was standing 10 feet away with her arms crossed. I took the microphone from David's frozen hand and thanked him for the wonderful memories. Then I walked off that stage and straight to the photo booth where Tamara was waiting with 2 thumbs up. David got called into the principal's office that Monday. He lost his captain position and got suspended for a week. His friends got benched for the rest of the season. Last I heard, his parents transferred him to a private school across town. Meanwhile, I got voted most likely to succeed at graduation, and Ronnie became one of my closest friends. Some guys think quiet girls are easy targets. David bet $500 he could break my heart. Instead, he lost his reputation, his friends, and his senior year. I'd say I won that bet.